My beloved child, listen carefully and let your heart slow down for a moment, because what you are feeling right now is not confusion alone, it is emotion, fear, imagination, attachment, and love all mixing together in one heavy wave. I am speaking to you in a way that reaches the place where overthinking begins, where silence feels loud, where distance feels personal, and where your mind starts writing stories in the absence of clear answers. You have been noticing something different, a shift in attention, a change in energy, a silence that feels longer than before, and most importantly, a feeling inside you that someone you love is not emotionally where they used to be with you. You sense that they are spending more time with someone new. You sense that their laughter may be happening somewhere you are not included in. You sense that their attention is no longer as fixed on you as it once was. And because you love deeply, your heart does what it always does. It searches for meaning. But hear me clearly, my child. Not every feeling is a fact, and not every fear is a prophecy. There are seasons where love does not disappear, but attention shifts. There are seasons where connection does not end, but gets tested by distance, routine, pressure, distraction, and emotional fatigue. And there are seasons where the heart becomes loud because silence has increased, not because betrayal has increased. I know how your mind is working right now. You are replaying messages, you are analyzing timing, you are comparing energy, you are watching patterns that you never cared about before, you are trying to decode what changed. But I want you to understand something deeper than your thoughts. Love is not only proven by closeness, it is also tested by distance. And distance does not always mean replacement. Sometimes it simply means confusion. Sometimes it means distraction. Sometimes it means emotional overload. And sometimes it means a person is learning how to exist in their own mind again, without even fully understanding how it affects someone who loves them. You are not wrong for feeling what you feel. But you must be careful not to turn uncertainty into a story that hurts your own heart, because the mind, when afraid, becomes a writer that always imagines the worst ending first. Now listen closely, because this is the part your heart needs the most. If someone you love is truly spending more time with someone new, there are many possible reasons, not just one, and not all of them are betrayal. Not all of them are replacement. Not all of them are the ending you fear. Sometimes a person drifts toward new energy because they are escaping pressure they cannot explain. Sometimes they seek lighter conversations because they feel overwhelmed. Sometimes they talk to others because they are trying to understand themselves better. Not because they want to erase you. Sometimes they are emotionally distracted by their own life, not emotionally replacing yours. And sometimes, yes, relationships do get tested, but testing is not the same as ending. But I am not here to push you into fear. I am here to pull you out of assumption, because assumption without truth becomes emotional pain that does not need to exist. You are not meant to suffer twice, once in reality, and once in imagination. Now I want you to sit with something important. If someone's attention has shifted, the real question is not only who are they talking to? The deeper question is, what is changing inside them that they have not been able to express to me? Because love, my child, is not only about possession of attention, it is about understanding the condition of the heart behind the behavior, and I see something in you that is very human. You are afraid of being replaced. You are afraid of becoming optional. You are afraid of being emotionally downgraded in someone's life without explanation. That fear does not come from weakness. It comes from attachment, from memory, from care, from investment. But listen carefully, your worth was never assigned by someone's consistency, and your value was never created by someone's attention. If someone is close, you feel valuable. If someone is distant, you feel uncertain. But that is where your heart becomes vulnerable, not because love is wrong, but because identity is tied to response. I want to separate those things for you gently. You are not less valuable because someone is distracted. You are not less lovable because someone is exploring new conversations. You are not less important because someone is temporarily emotionally unavailable. But your heart may feel otherwise, because emotions speak louder than logic when attachment is strong. So I want to guide you into something stronger than fear. Instead of asking, "Are they replacing me?" ask this: have we been communicating in a way that keeps emotional closeness alive? Instead of assuming betrayal, observe connection. Instead of building stories, build clarity. Instead of silently suffering, seek understanding. Because silence is where imagination becomes dangerous. And now I speak directly to the pain inside you, that tightening in your chest when you see them active somewhere else, that sinking feeling when replies feel slower, that mental comparison between you and someone new, that emotional questioning of your place in their life. I see it. But I also want you to see something. Love that is strong does not panic first. Love that is secure asks questions, not accusations. Love that is mature seeks truth, not fear-based conclusions. Now let me show you something deeper. If someone is truly drifting, the solution is not panic, it is clarity. If someone is confused, the answer is not fear, it is communication. If someone is distracted, the response is not self-destruction, it is understanding your own boundaries. Because you cannot control where someone's attention goes, but you can control what you allow to destroy your peace. You are allowed to care deeply, but you are not meant to lose yourself in uncertainty. You are allowed to love someone, but you are not meant to abandon your own emotional stability for their silence. Now listen, my child, because this is important. If someone you love is truly becoming distant, it does not automatically mean you are losing them. It may mean life is pulling them in different directions. It may mean their emotional bandwidth is low. It may mean they are overwhelmed. It may mean they are distracted by change. Or yes, it may mean something is shifting. But whatever the truth is, it will be revealed through clarity, not fear. And clarity always arrives when communication is chosen over assumption. I want you to stop punishing yourself for not knowing everything. You are not supposed to read minds. You are not supposed to decode silence perfectly. You are not supposed to carry emotional responsibility for someone else's confusion. Now I will speak to your heart directly. If you love someone, love them with truth, not fear. If you care about someone, communicate. Don't collapse inward. If you feel distance, do not immediately assume replacement. Ask, understand, observe, and protect your peace, because the biggest danger in situations like this is not what the other person is doing, it is what your mind starts doing to you. It creates stories, it creates endings, it creates betrayals that may not even exist in reality. And I do not want you living inside a story that hurts you more than the truth ever would. Now hear me, if someone is meant to stay in your life, clarity will bring them closer, not confusion. If someone is not meant to stay, truth will eventually reveal it, not your anxiety. Either way, you do not need to destroy your peace today to discover tomorrow's answer. Let things reveal themselves, let communication speak, let time clarify, and let your heart breathe instead of panic-building conclusions, because even if something is changing, you are still whole. Even if someone is distracted, you are still valuable. Even if attention shifts, your worth does not. And if love is real, it does not vanish silently. It transforms, communicates, or returns with clarity. Now I want to leave you with something powerful. Do not chase confusion. Do not fight shadows. Do not build emotional wars in your mind over incomplete information. Instead, ground yourself, speak calmly, observe honestly, and protect your peace like something sacred. Because your heart is not meant to live in constant fear of being replaced, your heart is meant to love from stability, not insecurity. And I am telling you this with care. Whatever is happening in their life, you will not lose yourself over it. You will not abandon your worth. You will not destroy your peace. You will not become smaller just because your emotions feel big right now. Breathe. Trust clarity more than fear. And remember, real love does not require you to suffer in imagination. It grows in truth, not anxiety. And you, my child, are meant for truth that brings peace, not thoughts that destroy it. My child, I continue speaking to the part of you that still feels unsettled. Because even after hearing truth, emotions do not always settle immediately. The heart does not switch off fear just because clarity is offered once. It learns slowly. It heals in layers. It understands in waves. So I am staying with you in this moment, not rushing you, not judging you, not pushing you away from what you feel, but gently guiding you through it. You are still thinking about them, still wondering, still replaying small signs.